Okay. So worst case behavior of quick short. What is the worst case scenario of quick short? What will be the complexity? Any idea about the complexity
On
big of
n square.
n square? So this is the worst case behavior of quick short. So if your if your whole array is already shorted either in ascending or in descending order, then only we can get this worst case behavior. So the worst case behavior of quick sort, it occurs when the partition function, in our partition function we have already declared the partition function. The partition function produce one subproblem with 0 size and another subproblem with n minus 1 size. That is already shorted order. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 elements. Okay. So according to the Lomuto partitioning, which one will be your pivot point?
5.
So last element of the array is your pivot point. So you have to place this pivot, last element of the array, in its proper position. So partition function will return the appropriate position of the pivot point, right? So what will be the appropriate position of the pivot? We know that all the elements less than all the elements in the left, as it depends upon divide and conquer approach, all the elements in the left side of the array are less than is equal to 5, and all elements in the right array are greater than 5. So the partition function will return the appropriate position of the pivot point. Okay, so what will be the position for pivot point? So pivot will be placed at the last position, okay, of the array in our this already shorted array, because all the elements are less than is equal to 5. So this in worst case behavior, the partition function will return the partition function partition function uh, returns a subproblem with with size 0 and another subproblem with size n minus 1. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
one subproblem. So in case of worst case behavior, the partition function return a subproblem with size 0, okay, and another subproblem, and as this is the divide and conquer approach, so another subproblem with size n minus 1, okay. Now, so then we have to recursively solve the problems. So the next subproblem n minus 1 with size n minus 1, if we apply the recursion, that is the divide and conquer, then what will be the subproblem size for next subproblem size? Any idea?
N minus 2.
So 0 and n minus 2. 0 and n minus 2. Okay. Again, if you apply the recursion in the right subarray, then you will get right or left. If it is ascending order, then you have to recursively solve the left subarray. If it is descending order, you have to solve the right subarray. Okay. So again, 0 and sorry, this will be 0, not O. 0 and n minus 3. Okay. So this is the worst case behavior. So what will be the recurrence? What will be the recurrence? T of n. T of n is equal to T of n minus 1 plus T of 0 plus some constant n. Okay. Now T of 0. What is T of 0?
Sir,
Yes.
So can you explain like how are we getting this equation?
Okay. Here we are using the recurrence tree. So what will be your subproblem size? N. Okay. Then we divide the partition function will return. What will be returned by the partition function? One subproblem with size 0 and another subproblem with size n minus 1. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Again, if you divide this, you will get 0, and actually this is a binary tree. So n minus 2. Next 0 and n minus 3. Okay. And from this, if we successively divide, we can get finally one subproblem with size 0 and another subproblem with size 1. So these are the size. So left subproblem with size 0 and right subproblem with size 1. Okay. So this is the subproblem size. So this is the SS subproblem size. Okay. And if here we write the cost of the subproblem. So what will be the cost of this subproblem? What will be the cost? Some constant into n, right? What will be the cost of this one? C into n minus 1. Okay. Is it clear? What will be the cost of this one? Some constant into n minus 2. Okay. And some constant into n minus 3. A recurrence relation can be solved in 3 ways, either in master theorem. This is restricted version of solving the recurrence. Another one is recurrence tree, and another one is substitution method. So this will be, what will be the cost, Shourashish, for this step?
2C.
2C. So 2C. Okay. So finally, and what will be the cost of this one?
C.
C. Now, if we add the cost, then we can get Cn.
C. I guess it will be CN only. Like others will be cancelled out.
Only Cn.
Others NCN.
C of n minus 1 plus C of n plus 2, C of n minus 2, C of n minus 2 plus up to C. Now, if you solve this one, then you can get
NCN.
order of n, sum of n square. N plus n minus 1 plus n minus 2 plus dot dot up to 1. If you solve this one, then you can get this particular recurrence solving. And so the recurrence relation, first one subproblem. So what is Tn? N is the input size of the array. And what is Tn? Tn is the time taken for solving the array with size n. Okay. So Tn is equal to, we divide two parts. Here we divide two parts. One part with subproblem size n minus 1, another one with subproblem size 0. Okay. and the division, the partition function, the cost of the partition function, the cost of the partition function is order of n. Okay, so this will be t of n minus 1 plus order of n. So this will lead to order of n square. So this will take order of n. So this is the recurrence relation for worst case behavior of the quick short, and this is the complexity. So you can solve this recurrence by using either substitution method, or you can use either recurrence tree method. This is the recurrence tree method. So add all the cost from top to bottom and you will get the output. So this is the worst case scenario. Any confusion? Suppose, 1 second. Shodash.
Yes, sir.
So this is the worst case recurrence. This is the worst case. Worst case recurrence for quick short. So this is the worst case recurrence for the quick short. Now, here in case of worst case, the partition function will return one sub problem with size n minus 1 and another sub problem with size 0. Okay. Now t of 0. Now t of 0 is constant. Okay. As t of 0 is constant, if it is 1, some constant c, then we can easily discard the constant factor while computing the complexity. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And plus extra n. This fn is your total function. This fn is your total function which requires the division cost, which encompasses the cost of division and solving and finally combining. So there are n number of elements, that's why order of n. Okay. Now,
Okay, sir.
if we use this recurrence relation, every recurrence relation can be solved either substitution method or recurrence tree method or master theorem method. Okay. Now, only substitution method is in your syllabus. Recurrence tree and master theorem out of syllabus. So if you solve the particular problem with recurrence tree, then you can get order of n square. Now we are going to use the substitution method. Suppose, do you know what is substitution method? Any idea about substitution method?
No, sir.
Suppose the recurrence relation is t of n minus 1 plus 1. Okay. For all n greater than 1. Okay. For all n greater than 1. And 0 and 0 for all n less than is equal to 1. Okay. So this is the recurrence relation given. You have to solve and you have to find out the complexity. Okay. So this is your problem number 1. First problem. So how to solve this particular problem? So T of n, here T of n is, what is T? What is Tn? So Tn is the, what is Tn? Do you know what is Tn?
It's a total time taken.
Yes, total time taken for solving the problem with input size n. Okay. So given Tn is equal to T of n minus 1 plus some constant. Okay. Now, in the next line, if we substitute, so we are discussing about the substitution method. For solving the recurrence, there are 3 techniques. We are discussing about substitution method. So if you substitute the value of T of n minus 1 with this equation, then we can get, if we substitute, then we can get T of n minus 2. T of n minus 2 plus 1. Is it right? If we substitute the value,
Yes, I got it.
plus 1. Okay. Next line. What is the next line? If we substitute the T of n minus 2, next we have to substitute the T of n minus 2. What is the value?
T of n minus 3 plus 1.
Yes, T of n minus 3. T of n minus 3 plus 1. Okay. Plus 1 plus 1. Okay. So after actually this should be 3 vertical dots. After some steps, that is we can write T of 1 is given. Look carefully. T of 1 is given. Okay. When the value of n is 1, less than is equal to 1, that is T of 1 is given. What is the value of T of 1? 0. So if you write T of n minus 1, then what will be the value? If we write this,
0.
0. So this particular value will lead to 0. This particular value will lead to 0. So plus, what should we write? Any idea?
N minus 1.
Yes, n minus 1. So n minus 1 plus n minus 2 plus up to
1.
3 plus 2 plus 1. Actually, this
Sir,
line,
how are we-
actually, one second. Actually, this line can be written in this form: T of n minus 3, T of n minus 3 plus 3. Right? This line can be written in this form: T of n minus 3 plus 3.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that's why T of n minus 1 can be written in this form: n minus 1 plus n minus 2 plus 3 to 1. Is it clear?
Sir, why are we adding all these? We are just
Yes, sir.
substituting, na? So it will be only n minus 1.
N minus 1.
It will be
Sir, it will be till n
N-
minus 1 only. Why are we adding all the terms? It is a
It's a fast-
substitution. Na?
yes. In the first
Yeah.
one, this is the substituted value. And what
Yes,
about
sir.
this plus 1? This is
Sir,
the plus 1.
yeah. So, sir, in the second term, we are getting 2. In
So
the
in the
third
second term,
term,
okay. So in the second term, you will get t of n minus 2.
minus
T of
2,
n minus 2 plus
Plus
2.
2. Yeah.
Okay.
In the third term, we are getting t of n minus 3 plus 3. So similarly, in the term t of n minus 1, we will be getting t of n minus 1 plus n minus 1 only. These
N minus
other
1 only.
terms
Okay.
won't.
N minus 1 only. And finally, you
These
can
are
get,
just for addition.
then you will get t of 1. What is the value of t of 1?
0.
Okay, thank you. T
0.
of 1. So 0 plus n minus 1. Now, what will be the complexity? Any idea?
Of
What will be the
n,
complexity? Order of?
n minus 1.
Order of n.
n.
Just discard the constant value, minus 1. Order of n. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the solving procedure of this particular problem. That is t of n is t of n minus 1 plus 1 for all n greater than 1 and 0 for all n less than is equal to 1. Okay. So this is the detailed step. Now in the in the worst case behavior of the quick shot, suppose you are given t of n is t of n minus 1, t of n minus 1 plus n for all n greater than 1, and let this is 1 for all n less than is equal to 1. So how can we solve this particular recurrence using substitution method? Any idea?
Sir, similar. It's a similar one.
So what will be the complexity? Any idea?
Of n square, O of n square it will be.
So if the total function is order of n, then the complexity will be of order of n square. If the total function is constant, then the complexity is order of n, linear. So if total function is order of n, then it will be quadratic, and it will be linear if the total function is 1. So how to solve this particular problem? Suppose so this line will be t of n minus 2, t of n minus 2 plus t of n minus 2 plus
2n.
2n. This is the substitution method.
Yeah, so t of n minus 2 plus n and the n before.
n plus 1.
n plus 1.
It will be 2n, na?
2n.
Yeah, because t of n minus 2 plus n and the n before, we are adding both the n's, so it will come to n. Like I'm telling the total one.
Any other option? Sneha, are you there? Nine 9052.
Yes, sir.
So t of n minus 2 plus what will be the value? We are using the substitution value for particular this element t of n minus 1.
Oh, for particularly this one, it will be
Yes,
n.
this will be
Sir,
n.
I'm telling the total, like the
No, this
total
will be
value.
n. This will
Yeah,
be
this
n.
will be n, but then we will be again adding a n, na, so I was telling the whole value.
This will be n. Again, I am asking this
This will be
question.
1. In T of n minus 2 plus 1 and outside plus
N
n.
minus 1.
Yes,
I think it
Suraj,
will
n
be.
minus 1.
N minus
Suraj,
1.
correct. So n minus 1. You are substituting this particular value n minus 1, t of n minus 1 plus n plus n. Is it okay? While substituting this
Okay,
value,
sir, got
particular
it.
this value, you will get these elements t of n minus 2 plus n minus 1 plus n. So in the third line, if you substitute again the value, then you will get t of n minus 3, t of n minus 3 plus Saurashish,
N minus 2.
n minus 2. So n minus 2 plus n minus 1 plus n. Okay. Then if you write after n number of steps, so t of n minus n minus 1. So this will be t of 1, okay, plus what will be the value? Plus
N minus N minus 1.
plus n minus
Minus N minus 1 plus N. This will be having all these values like till N.
so n minus 3. So this is n minus 3. So this will be n minus 2,
2.
right?
Yeah.
Plus up to
N.
yes, n minus 1. I'm writing one step extra plus n. Okay. Now, what will be the value of first one? It is given already.
0. Sorry, 1.
N minus n is 0. So t of 1. T of 1 is given. T of 1 is
1.
given. That is 1. So 1 plus. What will be the value of this one?
2.
2. 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n.
N.
Sorry. N. So what will be the value? Sum of n natural numbers. Sum of n natural numbers, that is n into n plus 1. N into n plus 1 by 2. Okay. So order of
N square.
n square. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the substitution method for solving the worst case scenario of the quick short. Okay. So this is the recurrence tree method. Every time this is the sub problem size and this is your cost. This is your cost. For the first step, this is C of n. Second step, C of n minus 2. Third step, n minus 3. So this is the worst case scenario of quick short. What is the best case scenario? Any idea? Any idea what is the best case scenario?
Sir, when all the elements like we divide it in half, like by when we are doing it like binary search.
Yes. So best case analysis. So best case analysis, it occurs. Best case occurs when the sub arrays are completely balanced. every time. When it is completely balanced every time. So this is the worst case behavior of quicksort. Now best case. Best case behavior of quicksort. Best case behavior of quicksort. Okay. Just 1 second. So it happens when the subarrays are completely balanced. When the subarrays are completely balanced. Worst case happens when the subproblem, when the array is already in sorted order, either in descending or ascending. Okay, so this is the condition for worst case. When the array is already sorted, then only you can this is the already sorted array, then one subproblem with size 0 and another subproblem with size n-1, then you have to recursively solve the subproblems depending upon whether it is ascending order or descending order. Okay, there are three methods: substitution, recurrence, master theorem. So using the substitution method, we can get the quicksort worst case behavior of quicksort is order of n square. Okay, so now the best case behavior of quicksort, the subarrays are completely balanced. Okay, so the subarrays are completely balanced. So what will be the recurrence relation? Any idea? Any idea what will be the recurrence relation? One subproblem, completely balanced subproblems means what will be the recurrence tree? Any idea what will be the recurrence tree? If the subproblem with size n, then one subproblem will be of size completely balanced, n/2, n/2. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
So this is the best case. Again, if you divide this one, then you can get n by what will be the
4.
n/4 and n/4. This will be n/4, n/4. n/4, n/4. Okay. At the last step, I'm just writing the last step. At the last step, this will be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So what is the cost? What is the cost? Any idea?
Cn.
Some constant into n. What will be the cost of this one?
Cn/2.
3n/2.
Yeah.
Both are n/2,
So, Suraj, carry on.
so it will be same, right? Why
will
it
be?
will change? It will remain. Cn it will remain.
Yes. There are two subproblems. Each subproblem with size n/2. Each subproblem, there are two subproblems. Each subproblem with size n/2. That's why Cn. In this step,
Sir, it will remain Cn then till the whole tree.
so finally, some constant. Okay. Now, this is the balanced binary tree. So we have
sir.
to, yes.
So the last one will also be Cn, no? Because there are n times 1
In
or should we take it as only C?
Yes. Now, the height of the binary tree, we know that we have to calculate in our upcoming classes. The height of the binary tree is LGN. Now, if we imagine this as a just this is the triangle. So at every step, this is CN, this is CN, this is CN, and finally we can get CN. So CN, how to calculate the complexity? CN into that is complexity of each step into height h. So what is the height? What is the height? Just
LGN.
LGN. So N LGN. So this is the complexity for best case behavior of quick-short. First of all, you have to derive the recurrence tree. This is the recurrence tree. You have to derive the recurrence tree. Then find out the height of the, in our tree classes, we will discuss how to calculate the height of the tree. Tree is LGN. Okay. Your tree is LGN. And every step we can get the complexity C of N. Okay. There are 4 sub problems and with each side N by 4 at this step. So that's why we can get final Cn. Okay. So if we add whole complexities, we can get C of Cn into height. So height is LGN. So this is the recurrence tree solving of the quick-short. Best case. Yes, best case. Is it clear? Recurrence
sir.
tree. So now, what will be the substitution method? What will be the recurrence? What will be the recurrence for best case? Tn is equal to, any idea? What will be the recurrence for quick-short, Suraj? Log in.
No, so she gave the answer for that CN
Oh.
into log n.
So what is the recurrence relation for best case?
Sir, is it Tn and T of n by 2?
Yes, T of n by 2. Why T of n by 2? Because we are dividing the whole array into equal to halves, already balanced. Okay. T of n by 2. How many sub-arrays are there for each partitioning? Yes, so that's why 2 into T of n by 2. There are 2 sub-problems. Plus, what will be the total function? That total
N.
function is used for division, solving, and finally combination of your n number of elements. So it deals with n number of elements and n number of array elements. So what will be the cost of your total
N.
function?
N.
Yes, n. So order of n. Order of n. How can we solve this particular problem? Using substitution method?
Sir, we will be taking n by 2 cases each time.
Just one.
I
This
think.
is for your homework. Okay. So this is the, just 1 second. This is the best case behavior of the quick-short. Okay. The recurrence tree solving is already shown. Is it fine? Now you have to, your homework is to find out the solving the, you have to solve this particular recurrence. So output of the recurrence will be কত হবে বলো তো? Output of the recurrence, order of,
N log n.
yes, n LGN. You have to solve this. I'm showing another one. T of n. T of n is equal to 2t n by 2, 2t n by 2, 2t n by 2, 2t n by 2 plus Here we choose the total function is 1, just like our first recurrence. The total function is 1. Next we take the total function order of n. Here the total function is 1, and next in the best case behavior of quicksort, the total function is order of n. So t of n is equal to 2t n by 2 plus 1. Okay. For all n greater than is equal to 2. Okay. And 1 and 1 for all n is equal to 1. So this is your homework.
So equal to तो दुटो है गलो 2 और 1.
Equal to
n greater equal to 2 হলো আর n equal to 1. ওটা শুধু greater than হবে.
this is greater than is equal to 2 and this is less than is equal to 1. Okay. This is the recurrence.
Okay.
Is there any problem? We are going to solve this particular recurrence. Depending upon this recurrence, we have to solve this one. And the answer is already shown, order of n log n.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I had a question. Like, how can we find the value of t of n, like t of 1?
It is already
How
given. It is already given. Every
Sir, it
time
is given
when you are
in-
given to solve a particular problem, then the best case, in case of induction, the best case is already given. Base case is already given. This is the base case.
Okay, sir.
So this is the recurrence relation. T of n is 2t n by 2 plus order of n. So this is the recurrence relation for quicksort. Is it fine? So this is the recurrence relation. Recurrence relation for best and average case of quicksort. Okay. So this is the recurrence relation for quicksort, and the output is order of n LGN. Now it is given that Tn is equal to T of n by 2 plus some constant for n greater than is equal to 2 plus and 1 if n less than is equal to 1. So what will be the recurrence relation? Which recurrence relation is this? Any idea? Which recurrence relation is this? Can you guess? Any idea? Anyone? Chodashish?
No, sir, I can't get.
Suppose this is the problem with size n. Okay, this is the problem with size n. This is the problem with size n, and first you have to divide in two parts. Okay, first you have to divide it in two parts. So each subproblem with size n by 2.
Sir, is it binary search?
Yes, this is binary search. Excellent. So we have to divide the whole subproblem into two parts. So n by 2. Each subproblem with size n by 2. Now in the first term, this is 1, not 2. This is 1. This one is 1, not 2. Because in case of binary search, we have to discard the other portion. Okay, that's why we are not interested for taking two subarrays. We have to discard the other part. We have to take only this subarray or this subarray. Okay, so that's why only T of n by 2 plus 1. Why the total function is only constant, not the order of n? Any idea?
So because when we are
When we are,
dividing it,
yes,
so
no.
we don't
Toll
need to.
in case of why toll function is used? Toll function is used for dealing how many elements are there. Here you are interested for searching only particular one value.
Yeah.
That's why this is constant. In case of binary search, this is constant. The toll function is constant because our task is to just find out the value. So this is the recurrence relation for binary search. This is the recurrence relation for binary search. Now, how can you solve this one? For solving this particular problems, we have to choose n is equal to 2 to the power, 2 to the power some other constant capital N. These capital N and small n are different. Okay. So we can write LGN. LGN. So what is the value of LGN? Any idea?
Capital N.
LGN is capital N. Okay. So let us choose. Here this is our assumption. Assume n is equal to this. Okay. Now T of n, given that T of n is, so n, T of n is given. So for this n we can write 2 to the power n. Okay. And write this 2 to the power n. So 2 to the power n. So this will be T of n by 2, T of n by 2 plus 1 is equal to T of n by 2. So n by 2, what will be the value? Any idea?
2 to the power n minus 1.
Yes, 2 to the power capital N minus 1. So 2 to the power capital N minus 1. So capital N minus 1 will be, just 1 second. This will be in your power. So 2 to the power N minus 1 plus 1. So the next step, what will be the next step? If we substitute this value, you will get 2 to the power N minus
N minus 2.
N minus 2. So 2 to the power N minus 2. So 2 to the power N minus 2 plus 1 plus
So
1. Okay.
one
Yes.
more one will be there now.
You are substituting this one.
अच्छा हाँ ठीक है
Okay. Is it fine? Now T of
yes sir, fine
2 to the power N minus 3. 2 to the power N minus 3. So 2 to the power N minus 3 plus 1. 2 to the power N minus 3 plus 1. Plus 1 plus 1. Okay. So finally, after n number of steps, we will get 2 to the power n minus n. 2 to the power n minus n. Okay. Plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus up to n terms. Okay. So this will be 2 to the power 0. So this will be 2 to the power 0. What is the value of 2 to the power 0?
1.
So 1 is given. One is given. So what? 2 to the power 0. So t of 1. What is the value of t of 1? So this will be 1, 1, 1. So this will be n minus 1, na?
Yes, I think it will be n minus.
So n minus 1 up to n minus 1. But in the last line, t of 2 to the power 0, t of 2 to the power 0, that is 1 up to n terms.
Sir,
Yes. Yes.
I guess in the last one it will be n plus 1, and in the second last one it will be n terms. Like, I think so. Not sure.
1 plus 1 up to 3. This is 3. So this will be 3. This is 2. So the 2. Okay. Yes. This will be n. This will be your n. This will be your n. Yes. Shorashish, you are right. So this will be n. So this will be up to n plus 1. Up to n plus 1 terms. Up to n plus 1 terms. Now, if we write this in this form, 1 plus capital N, we can write this also. We take this in a bracket, then this will be order of up to n terms. Is it fine? Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
So 1 plus n. So what is the value of 1 plus n? 1 plus, what is the value of n? Capital N?
LGN.
LGN. So LG of n. So what will be the complexity? Any idea what is the
LG.
complexity order of?
LGN.
LGN. So this is the complexity for this particular problem. You have to find out this one. Here the total function is order of n. Okay. Here the total function is order of n. That's why this is n LGN. Here the total function is order of 1. That's why order of LGN. Is it clear? This is the substitution method. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. It's clear.